Warning, potential hostile identified.
If you want to take down the network for good, you need Claire, the football, and the presidential clearance. You have those 3 things, you're golden.
We don't have any of those things.
You have the clearance.
I'm not the president.
You don't have to be the president, Manny.
How do you have presidential clearance without being the president?
Jesus, did you even ask Kelso what the Cassandra mission was before you let her go?
I thought it was waking you up.
I'm the key to the Black Tusk bunker, not the Ortiz robotics network. If Faye finished her mission and Alice is dead, she got him to transfer the clearance to her.
The watch? Faye's watch is the clearance.
Thank you for finally joining the conversation, Manny.
Kelso has it. She's gone. Said it wasn't safe here. Put a bigger target on her back and she needed to keep moving and stay dark to protect us.
I hope she told you that in a comms-free space.
She did. Insisted no tech, Wi-Fi killers, EMPs. Didn't want to be recorded just in case.
Smart. She's smart. Guess you can revoke a girl's CIA clearance, but you can't revoke her training.
After all those precautions that Kelso took to make sure what she told Manny wouldn't end up floating on in the cloud, and in one fell swoop he undoes all her efforts to keep those sensitive details under wraps. You know, for a second, I really did think that Manny was feigning a little ignorance during the conversation on letting Barton in on what he knew, in case there were any eavesdroppers around. But I just give Manny too much credit. And now even rogues like me have access to this information. And I'm one of the good ones, I think. The absolute ineptness helped make my move to New York easier than it otherwise would have been. But Manny has this type of effect, I guess. Look at Kelso. She left again. First time Manhattan, this time, who even knows? Me? I'm of course back home, relaying to those of you still in DC what really went on down here. Wait, where'd I leave off at last? Oh yeah, the bridge settlement. Let me just say, cool place. It's run well.
We're good for winter? It's only September. We still have at least another month of harvest to preserve.
Foraging and the systems we put together were very productive. We've got enough squirreled away to feed everyone in the bridge, the 2 safe houses, and the clinic until May at least, without any help from Sarah.
What about firewood? Cooking fuel?
We're all good. Between the hydro, solar, wind, and furnaces, we are good on heat and electricity. As long as we keep burning our trash to charge our batteries, should be golden.
Things are finally coming together.
Could use better work rules though. I mean, no love music, no politics. Who's even on a ballot? And no running either? What is this, the original Manhattan base of operations? Out of respect, I did take a non-sprint around, and I saw Keener's fanboy, Theo's soon-to-be baby moms. They apparently have a barber here too. Let's just hope they're not an asset working for Nat. And then I met Agent Melanie Hoskins, the voice calling from the wilderness that is Brooklyn. Melanie's been our handler, welcome party, hostess. Now I did prefer her when she was all cynical of Keener's good guy turn, versus now that she's gushing over him, like when she was enticing Candle to come down to here. But you know what? Everyone has their issues. Afterwards, I checked on Dr. Candle. Luckily, we caught her well after her first thoughts about this place.
This is it? It's field triage.
I'm not that kind of doctor.
I'm an EMT, not an RA, but we do what we have to.
We need a surgical center and medical bays. We can't keep wounds clean if we're operating next to a literal pile of chicken shit.
The fertilizer is for the gardens, but I get your point. This is not supposed to be where we take serious cases. This should be mostly scraped knees and checkups. Anything serious, broken arms from the skate park, prenatal care, that's all supposed to be done at the actual clinic. And if shit gets weird, we stabilize and ship them to the actual hospital.
Then why am I here?
Theo said you would be safer here, and it was a better place for you to continue your work. Whatever the fuck that means.
Right. Need to lay low and not draw too much attention.
You know, I think it's part of her nature to complain. She's done this sort of thing before.
It's not like this place is gonna win any prizes either. Antique equipment, 0 staff, patients lining up out the door.
If I'm being completely honest, I only came to see Candle because I wanted to hear her say thank you for saving her. Hey, we all need our affirmations. Now, it wasn't exactly the overkill of praise Hoskins has for Keener, but it was cool enough. Until another darn distress call came in to interrupt.
Agent! Cleaners attacked the clinic. They're burning everything. Please, Agent, you have to hurry. Agent, the clinic is the only real hospital left in Brooklyn. Sending coordinates to your HUD.
So it was on to the Sarah Clinic, where the first step of our mission was to sweep for anyone left over from Richard Danvers' order to the cleaners and their crew leader, Stewart.
They escorted Candle back to the bridge. That's fine. We never expected to take her in the open. Move on to stage 2. My guys are still in transit. They were underground working their way to support the Oppa 1 Police Plaza. That mission was aborted. I need you in Dumbo now. There's an old bus depot near you. I want you to use your fuel reserves to take advantage of the situation and get to the clinic before these new agents secure their most vulnerable sites. You want us to take a bus to Dumbo? Take 2. Use them to break the defenses and block the entrance to the clinic. Blow them up so you don't waste the fuel. Remember, no loose ends or witnesses.
We looked for survivors just outside the clinic and then in the loading area. But unfortunately, Anna gave us the bad news.
Scanning for survivors. No vital signs detected.
We thought maybe we'd have better luck searching inside the clinic, but as we made our way through the courtyard and into the building, that just wasn't the case. The cleaners made sure that all that was left of the civilians was an echo.
Agent Hoskins? Doc Thompson, are you safe? For now. We're in the fire escape. Should buy you an hour to get us. That's good. Help is on the way. We should have an hour. But you should have 3. What are you talking about? The doors. Each one should take 30 minutes to burn at least. We barricaded ourselves in a room in the ICU, but the fire burned through the door in less than 10 minutes. The fire escape is rated for 3 hours, but who knows? How long have you been there? 15 minutes. We're coming. Help is coming. Just please be safe, Trish. Thanks, Melanie. There's no way out, so I'm counting on you to be my hero.
Among the casualties, Patricia Thompson, pediatrician who gave Morale some prenatal dietary advice.
Prenatal vitamins.
Kind of in short supply these days. I'm just supposed to keep eating the cooked greens and beets for folic acid. That's correct. I see Hoskins already has you on a regimen to offset our current limitations. Yep, and this one is paranoid and nervous and making sure I get my 3 a day and fish at least 3 times a week. Where are you getting the fish? The river, and canned tuna and salmon when we find it. Yeah, you should really be eating small fish like sardines and herring. Mackerel is okay, but tuna, salmon, flatfish, and fish from the East River, especially near the oil refinery, I would keep to a minimum.
I've been poisoning her?
No, you haven't. You haven't been poisoning her. But we are what we eat, and when you're growing a fetus, it helps to eat as cleanly as possible. Eat more eggs and veggies. Don't drink Keener's cherry wine, and just make the best choices you can. That's all we can ever do, with or without an endless supply of prenatal vitamins and personal chefs.
Also among the lost, some rogues with a heart.
Go.
No, I can't leave the patients.
We can't afford to lose you, Trish.
The ones that are ambulatory, we should evacuate. But we got broken legs, people recovering from giving birth. They can't run. We need to get them to a fire evacuation point.
Closest one?
The rooms over there. They have fire-rated doors. We can barricade and save some time. You, go to the safe house for help. We'll keep trying to get a hold of the bridge. Me?
Yes, run, go now, out the window before the cleaners block that side of the clinic.
Okay.
Get the patients into the room. Go, now! I'm hit! Hoskins, come in. We need help at the clinic. I repeat, cleaners are at the clinic. Hoskins, come in. Why aren't they answering me?
With no one left but us and those cleaners, The only thing left to do was to avenge the dead so that they could rest in peace. Once Stewart was eliminated, engulfed in similar flames to his victims, and we cleared the rest of the clinic, Hoskins would take charge of battlefield recovery.
We'll bury our dead and move the supplies you recovered back to the bridge.
Oh, we did leave with one more thing. A message between Danvers and pre-toasted Stewart.
How's it going? Perfect. No survivors. All that's left is the agents on site with no way out. My guys have been burning the road behind them. They can't go back. There is only one way forward.
Good work. When we're done here, I'll send a gift to your crew at the workshop.
Listen, agents, I'd like to go on with what we did next, especially in following up on any leads on that workshop Danvers mentioned. But reminiscing on all this tragedy at the clinic has brought my mood down a little. And I think I may need to get into something a little bit more merry to cheer me up. I'll be watching, agents.